Somewhere, right now, in the vast, silent emptiness between Earth and Mars, a porcelain teapot is orbiting the sun. It's a beautiful teapot, hand-painted, delicate. It follows its own elliptical path, unseen by any telescope, too small to ever be detected. This statement sounds absurd, and yet, can you prove me wrong? Can you send a probe to search every cubic mile of space between the planets? Can you definitively, with 100% certainty, prove that this teapot does not exist? No, you can't. Now, what if I were to demand that because my teapot's existence cannot be disproven, it is the duty of every rational human being to believe in it? What if I taught it in schools and claimed that ancient texts foretold its arrival? You would say I was mad, and you would be right. But in doing so, you would have just understood one of the most powerful and most weaponized philosophical paradoxes of our time: Russell's celestial teapot. The idea was proposed in 1952 by the philosopher Bertrand Russell. He was frustrated with the nature of debates about belief, particularly religious belief. He noticed a strange tactic being used. A person would make a claim that could not possibly be tested or falsified, and then demand that others disprove it, shifting the burden of proof onto the skeptic. Russell wanted to show the absurdity of this logic with a simple analogy. He wrote, "If I were to suggest that between the Earth and Mars there is a china teapot revolving about the sun in an elliptical orbit, nobody would be able to disprove my assertion. But if I were to go on to say that, since my assertion cannot be disproved, it is an intolerable presumption on the part of human reason to doubt it, I should rightly be thought to be talking nonsense." He created the ultimate unfalsifiable claim. The teapot is the perfect mystery. It's too small to see, too distant to reach, and its existence has no effect on anything else in the universe. It is purely an article of faith. Why is the idea of the teapot so seductive? Why do people want to believe in things they cannot prove? The reasons are deeply human. Believing in a teapot that no one else can see makes you feel special. It gives you access to a secret truth, a hidden layer of reality. It can create a powerful sense of community with other teapot believers. Belief can also be a comfort. The universe is a vast, cold, and often meaningless place. A belief in a higher purpose, a hidden plan, or even just a celestial teapot can feel like a warm blanket against the existential cold. It's easier to believe in a simple, untestable story than it is to confront a complex and sometimes terrifying reality. In the 21st century, this paradox has mutated from a philosophical tool into a weapon of mass confusion. The internet has become a celestial teapot factory. Every conspiracy theory is a teapot. The Earth is flat, but there's a global conspiracy of pilots and scientists hiding it. You can't disprove the conspiracy. This historical event was faked, and all the evidence to the contrary was planted. You can't disprove the planted evidence. Every piece of sophisticated misinformation is a teapot. They make a wild claim, and when asked for proof, they simply reply, "Do your own research," or "You can't prove it's times not times true." They are shifting the burden of proof onto you. They have handed you a teapot and are demanding you spend your life searching the sky for it. So how do we fight back? We use the tool that science gave us, famously articulated by Carl Sagan, who wrestled with his own version of the teapot paradox, the dragon in his garage. The rule is simple. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If your claim is mundane, "I have a cat," ordinary evidence is enough. A photo of the cat. But if your claim is extraordinary, "I have a teapot orbiting the sun," your evidence must be equally extraordinary. Science does not accept claims on faith. It demands data, replication, peer review. It is a slow, difficult, and rigorous process. It is the antithesis of the easy comfort of believing in a teapot. Bertrand Russell didn't just give us a paradox. He gave us a weapon to fight it. It can be thought of as a companion to Occam's razor. It is Russell's razor. What can be asserted without evidence can also be dismissed without evidence. If someone presents you with a claim but offers no testable proof, you are under no logical or moral obligation to engage with it, debate it, or disprove it. You can simply dismiss it. This isn't being closed-minded. It's intellectual self-defense. It's a filter that allows you to focus your time and energy on real problems and real evidence, instead of getting lost in an infinite sky searching for imaginary teapots. The beauty of Russell's teapot is that it ultimately frees us. It teaches us that we don't need to believe in unprovable things to experience a sense of wonder. The real universe, the one we can observe and test, is already filled with wonders far stranger and more magnificent than any celestial teapot. We have black holes that warp the fabric of space-time. We have particles that exist in multiple places at once. We have nebulae where new stars are born, shining with the light of a trillion teapots. The universe does not need our unsupported beliefs to be magical. We just need to have the courage to look at it honestly and critically and appreciate the extraordinary, evidence-based reality that is already there. Once you have the key, you start to see teapots everywhere. The universe is full of them. Someone claims there's an invisible, silent dragon living in their garage. You can't disprove it. Someone claims that a psychic can bend spoons with their mind, but only when no one is watching. You can't disprove it. Someone claims the entire universe was created last Thursday by the flying spaghetti monster, complete with all our memories of a past that never happened. You cannot definitively prove them wrong. All of these are celestial teapots. They are claims structured in such a way as to be immune to evidence. And this is the core of the paradox. In a world governed by logic and science, how do we deal with claims that place themselves outside the reach of logical and scientific inquiry? The teapot paradox forces us to establish a fundamental rule for rational thought. This rule is called the burden of proof. In any logical debate, the burden of proof always lies with the person making the claim, not the person questioning it. If I claim there is a teapot in space, it is my job to provide the evidence, the telemetry data, the photographs, the trajectory calculations. It is not your time's job to search the entire solar system to prove me wrong. Until I provide extraordinary evidence, the default, rational position is not belief, not disbelief, but a simple non-acceptance of the claim. In science and law, this is the bedrock of sanity. It's the difference between innocent until proven guilty and a witch hunt. But in the realm of personal belief and increasingly public discourse, this rule is being broken every single day.